What's up, everybody? Welcome to Tablestory, the Seventh Eon. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the show. How's it going? Happy Sunday to you.
Hi.
Happy Memorial Weekend to you. Only
Wow, how do you know that? Oh, your
Well,
boyfriend.
Well, yeah, but also like events that are going on in the world is important for stuff.
I had no idea that was this either.
There you go.
I don't even know what it is.
Yep. Zagonicus.
Hey, I would just like to say
I'm
that
sorry,
your
what?
privacy is
What?
important to me.
What?
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 Can you hear me? Hello?
What?
Hi?
Oh, no, there's this buzz that's happening. I can't really...
Oh my god.
That's actually just my pure hype energy just radiating from me.
Yeah, it's like pink noise bristling on the surface.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the show. Yes, Memorial Day is tomorrow. Doesn't mean anything for me since I don't have a job that I go to anymore. Now I
have no memory, so...
Yeah. Now I just...
Do you
now
guys
I'm just
get
here.
the day off?
Yeah. It's a big, it's a
Oh.
big holiday.
See, we had Victoria Day weekend, and that was last weekend.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
is it like kind of the same thing?
kind of. It's a memorial basically for wars and such and
Oh, that's definitely not the same thing. Okay. never
yeah,
mind.
yeah. It's a national holiday, federal holiday. So we get it's like the official start of summer here, even though it's not the actual season change yet. It's like that's when everybody switches their mindset over. It's like, okay, barbecue begins now. That's
Nice.
when it happens.
I'm surprised it's not the 4th of July because that's when you get. But then again, okay, you barbecue before that.
Yeah, we get started early here. How's it going, everybody? How you doing? Happy birthday, Peachy.
Yeah.
How was his birthday yesterday?
30. Oh, 18. Oh,
Happy birthday!
feel
I
it.
didn't even know. Sorry.
You missed the ass poo extravaganza yesterday on Warped.
what? Ask
Oh,
who?
yes.
Yeah.
And
Oh my
taint.
god. something taints.
Yeah.
Tainted taints.
I couldn't even read the acronym for taint. I was like, what is that?
Yeah, we're doing a silly space opera sci-fi campaign for Warped on Saturdays on this channel at 2 p.m. same time as this show, and it's going to be just very silly. We're sort of taking a cue from the Orville, so it's going to be just like really silly.
Except it'll be funny this time.
I mean,
Jesus.
savage. Wow, get wrecked, Seth MacFarlane.
I'm just saying. What has Seth MacFarlane ever done in the comedy space? Nothing, that's what.
Have you seen Ted too?
Oh my god. Jesus.
Jesus, indeed. Welcome to the show. So you guys will notice we're missing your boy today. That's because he has work priorities.
Did not oversleep today.
So we're not bombarding his timeline with memes about sleeping late. Instead, what I'd like you guys to do is bombard his timeline with memes about prioritizing work over fun. So whatever genre of meme you take that for, just slam it home on his Twitter. Okay, please. Just go ahead and bombard him with memes. That'll be fine. You're hungover again? Are you really?
Yeah, no.
All right, cat memes to Vandy.
No,
do
okay,
it.
No, that
Do
wasn't
it.
an invitation.
Let the memes
No.
commence.
God damn it.
Meme
You know what?
away.
I never learned.
Deploy the memes.
Oh,
When will you learn?
I don't know.
Deploy the memes.
Fuck. Yeah,
Your
I
boy
went
and
out last
Vandy.
night.
Blast him out.
God damn it.
Why don't we go around the room? Let's introduce everybody and let's get started. Probably going to run a short show today. Not to be confused with shit show. That just happens. That's
It
just
will
what
be
happens. Yeah, that's a coincidence.
Best of both worlds. We got it here.
But we're going to probably run a shorter show today. Yeah, so let's get started. Let's get started. Mac, why don't you start us off, please?
Hi, I'm Makwanas, and I'm playing Ignia, and she's a fire genasi, and I'm very curious to see how this all plays out because I wasn't here last week, and yeah, don't really have. Oh wait, I have an announcement. You know our game Hunt Showdown?
No, Mac, what's
this
that?
Weekend. It's a really fun PvE FPS where you have to get bounties, destroy big ass scary monsters, and also kill other hunters. I mean, you don't have to. You can be nice, but you can't kill other hunters. And it is 20% off.
Come on.
20% off on Steam right now this weekend. So make sure you buy it. Thank you very much.
My God. We're all nice in Hunt until a white shirt stabs us in the back.
Hey, nothing against white shirts, okay?
Uh,
They're pretty.
That's why Peachy and his character only wear black. Peachy, why don't you go next?
Hi guys, my name's Peachy Pixelate, and my announcement is I only ever wear black when I'm on this character. Okay, I should have thought that through. I play Tristana. She's a little bit emo. She's not as emo as she was because she's got a friend now,
She's a little
which is
bit
a confusing
emo.
thing.
She's a little bit country.
It's a little... I don't know. She'll have to lash out against something because that's what she does. Maybe this episode.
Possibly.
For a
We'll
second, I
find out.
thought that was like a nipple looking around or something there. That was like that. I didn't know what. I
The
didn't
size
know
of
what that
your
hand
pinky.
motion was.
Peachy's famous prehensile nipples.
Classic. I'm Welsh. Come on. We all got them.
Speaking of prehensile nipples, Zagoticus.
Oh, hey, everyone. I'm Zagonicus.
What?
I play Kelvin Ironbrew.
Sorry, what was that, Scoticus?
Is the buzz? How bad is the buzz right now?
It's not good. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man, I can't. The problem is, if I try to fix it, my mixer just stops working.
Zagonicus.
Yeah.
That's what you sound like sometimes.
Oh really?
Your address on Discord so that I can buy you
To
a
be
fucking
fair, it's
mixer.
not that bad.
Okay, thanks,
It's
Mac.
at
Thanks, Mac,
least
for being the
80%
voice
as
of
bad.
reason.
Oh my
What?
God.
Fuck! That Mac, you could have like lifted my expectations and then just like, no, it's not that bad, but it's almost entirely that bad. Okay, thanks.
I mean, it is.
It sounds okay now.
Yeah, it sounds fine
Yeah,
now. I don't
yeah,
know what
see?
you did.
Did you fix it?
No, I didn't. That's just the nature
He breathed out.
of science. I play Kelvin Ironbrew, and yeah, he's great. Mount Dwarf Alchemist does things, tries to save the world, and he's trying to kind of explore the world and explore alchemy at the same time, and explore himself. So if you enjoy exploring, stay tuned.
Was that a masturbation joke?
It is now.
Ugh.
It can be whatever you want it to be.
Vandy. Oh, I need to change your caps. I forgot.
My
last
caps?
time. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That
It's
was-
not OMG Vandy. It's just oh my god, Vandy.
Oh my God, Vandy.
Oh my god. Like yeah, no, it's a little bit more chill than just the very loud OMG. But hi guys, I'm Vandy. I play Selena. She is a celestial warlock and a tiefling. She has a little friend named Salem, a little imp, and she really loves unicorns. That's all I got, man. I love unicorns. I really, you know what? I used to have like a Beanie Baby of a unicorn, and I need to find it.
What is a beanie?
I have a Pugicorn.
How do you not have Mac with your
Unipug.
You don't have Beanie
collections? I'm so shocked that you don't have a Beanie Baby.
What is
Guys,
it?
It's-
don't say anything more because it could turn into
Yeah, this
huge
could be a new
money thing for
obsession. I'm not.
Mac.
I don't think it's healthy if we say what it is.
Now, Scott, I guess I don't want to ruin
don't
your
do it.
life, but now your
Yeah.
mic is also, or your webcam is
Yeah,
also.
yeah. Look at my face as well. It looks like I'm
I don't
looking
wanna
at
ruin your
something
life.
very permanently.
I'm Googling Beanie Babies right now.
You're staring at
look
Peachy's
that
dick.
down there. Ooh, ooh,
So
ooh.
just, oh, no. I don't like these.
I have so many cat memes now.
Okay. This one is actually pretty cute. There's this little like
That's
seal.
That's it. It's done.
No, it's not really. I know I've seen that, but
so it begins.
But the seal is cute. Like, it looks pretty adorable. The koala is also pretty cute, but the rest
Rip,
is just
rip. Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Falling down the well.
I'm too busy gathering like pixel waifus. It's fine. That's already enough.
Vandy, I'm not sure if you were finished.
I was. It's okay. I'm looking at all the fucking
Baby
cat
babies.
memes
Cat
now.
memes?
Yep.
Do we have quality cat
you're
memes?
Like, you're a monster, my dude. Like, Ducat's posted like 7 already. Like, he's like a hitman for memes. Like I'm sure there's got to be like a folder that he just like pulls from.
Meme assassin. Nice.
Oh.
Good job.
How many cats per minute are you operating at right now, Wack?
Am I operating at? Just one.
Just the 1 cat per minute.
1 cat per
Yeah.
minute.
Okay, so yeah. I'm Wacksteven. I'm the DM of Doom. I will be dragging these guys kicking and screaming through the adventure. And if it's anything like last time, we'll be doing that, well, there's a high chance that Peachy could die. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, there is with pretty much any show that he's on, regardless of if it's a roleplay show or not.
Can you write that down so I can do you for slander?
It's not slander if it's true.
Yeah. I mean, it's provable.
Wow!
There's literal death counters, Peachy. I mean, there's death counters. There's video representation.
Savage.
Yeah, I will be dragging these guys kicking and screaming through the adventure today. If you guys have never seen the show before, this is D&D 5th edition. We do fantasy role-playing here. And yeah, we're on a homebrew campaign that myself, the players, and chat have participated in, the world of Talanis. Last session, the players were, well, they were doing some investigating. They were trying to get themselves some more information about a group of people, a rival guild known as the White Mantle Brigade. And in the process, well, Tristana found something that was a bit difficult to handle.
And it
Literally.
wasn't the ex-wife of Dadan.
Yeah, Tristana found an item in the room of the guild leader of the White Mantle Brigade, a strange icicle-looking thing that had a sort of what looked like a blue glowing tear in the center. It was wrapped in some fine silk, and Tristana just kind of took it out of its wrapping and suddenly grew very cold to the point where she was freezing, getting frostbite, and it was a very dangerous situation.
I was confused because she's already so cold.
I think we're gonna have to have another bitch sesh
About that hot spade.
about that hot spade.
So, yeah, Tristana barely escaped back to the inn, and she was helped out by the rest of the guild, and we also had a chance to meet a little bit with Ranmar Brassbell, Kelvin's cousin, who is pretty similar to Kelvin. Not the greatest of guys, and has a very hostile relationship with Kelvin. A few fights erupted, and some alchemy was thrown around, and so were plenty of insults. The group learned a little bit about Kelvin, just a little bit, about all he was willing to let loose. And, yeah, they found out that, well, that he has a very bad relationship with his family. It's not good. I think that was the major takeaway there. A very bad relationship. And
So, just to get something clear, was he with like Tristana when she got the tear, or does nobody else know that?
Ranmar was not with Tristana when she got the tear. Everybody found out about that when Tristana was dying in her room, basically in the inn. The innkeepers.
I went on a solo mission to try and find something interesting, and I got a little bit more than I bargained.
The rest of the group tried to investigate while everything was going on, and Kelvin and Ranmar got into a few fights along the way. Selena also decided to pick up this tear, this icicle tear thing, and she was also affected, started to freeze, and some dispel magic had to be thrown around, as well as a potion created both by Ranmar and Kelvin working together in harmony. Or is it more like working together in fury? I don't know. Furious harmony?
Yeah, it worked out in the end, but it wasn't a pleasant experience. It wasn't the best experience. I think, where do we leave off? I'm trying to remember exactly where we left off.
It's on a specific thing.
Well, we figured out what kind of magic the Icicle had.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Battergrund did some detect magic. Or no, Kelvin did some detect magic.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't remember where we left off. I want to say that you guys did like a session to figure out where you wanted to go next. Or what the plan was. And I can't remember what that was.
Why am I'm blanking too? Like, this is like...
It's Zagoticus' fault. He's the encyclopedia. He's the one that's supposed to remember everything. We all have shit memories. It's just your fault, Zagoticus.
Suggested something.
I'm sorry, what?
No, the guild leader didn't suggest something. He said, let's do this thing.
Yeah, Vulpan, I know that you guys were trying to investigate if there was more White Mantle Brigade, like, somewhere to go. Oh, I remember. Ranmar. Ranmar was working for the Kettle Bearers. You guys found out that Ranmar was working for the Kettle Bearers secretly. He was actually working for the Kettle Bearers, and that's why he didn't actually get to go with the White Mantle Brigade, because he'd only been a member for two weeks.
That's right.
That's right. And when we first went off to go see them, that's when I luckily spotted
Tristana.
Yeah.
If you did not spot her, high chance of death. 99% chance of death.
So who was she fighting, or what was fighting Tristana?
It was the magic from this icicle that she found had creeped into her and was draining her body temperature, literally freezing her, and she was trying to get back to the inn to get it to us. And as she
Kelvin said it was the most powerful magic he's ever seen.
Yes, the most powerful magical artifact ever seen. More powerful than the masks.
Oh shit!
And it's in my bag.
Oh shit!
So, you guys were headed off, I guess, to meet with the Kettle Bearers. I think Vulpan was trying to say certain people should be going. I think he had a job for somebody else. God, why can't I remember?
To the VODs!
To the VODs!
I can't remember.
Hold on.
I didn't write notes down for that part.
This is so dumb. I can't remember this.
I might be wrong. It might have just been everybody go to the Kettle Bearer. I don't know. The Kettle Bearers.
Mm-hmm.
It was up to you guys anyway. Vulpan, here's how we're just going to start this. Vulpan says, basically, after all this has happened, that the only thing that we know for sure is that Ranmar works for the kettle bearers. The only leads that we have right now are the book and the kettle bearers, and well, we don't know anyone else that might know anything about the White Mantle Brigade.
Hold on. I'm just trying to remember. Like, I think I just remembered. Like, didn't I talk to Kaylin about the thing?
About the book?
I was about to go talk to her about the book and about the author.
Yeah, that's right. T. Baggins.
Sorry, I just
Good old T. Baggins.
So.
Okay. So, Selena's off to talk to Kaylin about Teabag. No, you talked to her.
Not about Teabaggins yet.
Oh, this was a different thing? Okay, you were just generally talking about the book.
Explained why she and Dan were fucking again.
I mean,
Dan's a weak man, basically, I think.
But why?
He was crying.
Pretty
He was
much.
crying after.
What is nice to be.
That's just normal after sex.
He basically said that he had no control over his emotions when she was around.
God damn it, Peachy.
I didn't even catch it.
He's like, isn't that
Fine.
normal?
It's fine.
It's fine.
Okay, so Selena's off to talk with Kaylin. The rest of you were trying to speak with the kettle bearers. And it's not kettle bears, it's kettle bearers, as in bearer of a kettle. Volpan is he's just kind of consoling to Dan, and he says, "Why don't you guys go check this out? Speak to the kettle bearers with Ranmar." I think Ranmar is going to have to go. Otherwise, I don't know how forthright they may be. It's not really necessary. Ranmar, I think you've caused enough trouble. I think it's safe to say that you owe it to us. Go to the kettle bearers, explain what happened, and I don't think that's the best plan. Maybe if we, I could go my own separate way, and you could investigate. Because my job is technically to make sure that the kettle bearers are safe. I would consider it a favor to the guild, Ranmar, if you go along with everyone and you speak to the kettle bearers on our behalf. On your behalf, but I'm technically a member of the White Mantle Brigade, and I think there's a bit of a conflict of interest, especially when that one is going along. I'll tell you what. Forget about the favor. How about some money? What kind of money? Well, assuming that you're able to take the rest of them and you're able to earn some trust from the kettle bearers and maybe learn a little bit more about the problem with Mutsag and the reason why you're here in the first place, and learn what they've figured out for themselves, I think we can throw... He just kind of like looks at Dedan, and Dedan is like looking at him like shaking his head. Probably 50 gold pieces your way?
I can chip in a unicorn too for my bags.
What's a unicorn?
You don't know what a unicorn is? I know, Salem. We can tell him.
Oh, here, and I'll like go into my bag and pick out one of the random unicorns I have in there.
Grab the red one. Yeah. This is a unicorn.
You just see like Selena's clothing like wrinkling and like there's obviously something like crawling down and like trying to go in the back there, crawling out through the hood.
Thank you, Salem.
And you just see like a unicorn just like launch from the hood.
This is a unicorn.
What is that? Is that some sort? Does she have a hood catapult?
Well, in a way, kind of. But no, he's actually...
Are you hungry? Is that what that noise is?
Well, I mean, I'm always hungry because I only eat leaves. But,
Why would you do that?
But, well, it's just what I eat. But no, that's unimportant. This is a unicorn, and you see it, it's like a horse with a horn on it, but it's not just a horse. It is magical and beautiful and honestly like the most perfect type of creature in the world. Besides you, Salem, of course. You can have it if you want. It will protect you and maybe it'll give you, I mean...
He just kind of glances at you, Kelvin. Is there some sort of... is it nice material or... What?
Oh, no. Well, it's
Well, I
don't
found
really
this.
understand.
What is she
it, to
on
be
about?
honest.
I found this one in a forest once.
Just take it
All right.
and the gold, and then let's get going. Let's not drag this.
You don't have to tell me what to do. I know how to do my business.
Oh, I was
Well-
hoping the unicorn would calm him down, but I don't think it's working.
I think that's pretty calm for a dwarf, to be honest.
Oh, maybe it is working then.
He's just kind of like looking at it. He's like shaking it. Like he looks completely baffled.
It's okay. You keep it with you, and it will make more sense later.
Kelvin, does your culture not have trinkets?
Is it some sort of... And he just looks like he's going to stick the horn like in his nose.
No, don't do that. That's rude. I don't think the unicorn would like that very much.
Is it some sort of homunculus?
No.
Hello? Hello? Yep.
Whack, looking at him, does he have like any finery, like
No.
a necklace, a bracelet, anything that isn't utilitarian?
I'm going to say... Kelvin, do you have those things on? Would you consider them like accoutrement? You're muted.
No. It's
Yeah,
it gets in the way of the alchemy.
Yeah, exactly. He's worried about dipping a bracelet or something and causing a reaction.
How do you explain adornment to a dwarf?
They adorn their beards.
Oh, did he have like beads in his beard?
Yeah.
It's
He looks like exactly like
purely
Kelvin.
decorative.
He looks exactly like Kelvin, just with brown hair, and he's got like he just has his beard is a little bit different.
His beard is a little bit better, isn't it? We had a beard off.
Yep, there was a beard off. There was a beard off roll. Yeah, Kelvin, didn't you get a critical fail on the beard off?
I have no memory of such a thing.
You got a critical fail on a beard off. You will never live that down.
It's purely decorative.
Oh. He's like trying to see like if I don't think I does it have a hook? Can I hook it on one of my beads?
I can probably get you something like a string.
I could
tie
make
it around
you a
your neck.
hook if you want.
Better, that would be so nice.
Kelvin, he wants. See, Kelvin, he's being friendly. He wants to take what Selena makes, and he's gonna hook it on his beard.
Kelvin, do you want one too for your beard?
No.
I don't know if your beard's gonna be big enough. It seems kind of scraggly.
Is there something wrong with your beard today, Kelvin?
I like Ranma a lot better than you, Kelvin.
He does have a nicer beard.
All right, is everything settled down, Mr. Volpine? Can we get going?
Just leave, please.
Thank you.
Okay. And so you guys start to journey out from the inn back towards the Thornvein Castle. Ranmar says,
So, the kettle bearers, I don't, maybe if, well, what I'm thinking is, you let me do the talking, and, I'll tell him all the things that have been happening, and then I'll relay what they say about, you know, the situation.
You sure that we want to tell them everything? Even about the tier? The Esco?
But not letting you speak to them alone, if that's what you're trying to get at.
What are you getting at?
You know what I'm getting at.
No, I want you to tell me.
You're planning to tell them some lies and twist it so it makes me look bad.
Oh, make you look bad? You.
Aye, that's what you're trying to do. Or you'll do something to sleek it. So we're coming in with you, that's it.
No, I'll do it.
Yes. No, we're going in. I know Battergrund wants to see them again. He loved them.
Kelvin, you're right. If we go, I could make something for them. Maybe I'll make something for Scoreus. Yeah. You think they like that?
Why do you keep making things for people? It's weird.
Because they're my friends.
You shouldn't have to buy your friendship with stuff.
I'm not buying. Tristana, that's horrible. I'm not buying friendship. I'm making things for friends because they love them.
Right, but I mean, do what you want, but you shouldn't have to give gifts to people so they'll be your friend.
Don't worry, Tristana. I didn't forget. I still need to make something for you.
Didn't you try to make these? Oh, I wasn't there, wasn't I? The roses or something outside of the store?
no, there was a feather. That wasn't for Tristana. That was for the owner of the establishment.
Oh,
Of
yeah.
Tristana's favorite material sales lady.
Yep.
Don't worry, Tristana. I didn't forget. As soon as we have some time, I'll make it for you.
What would you make for him?
Ooh. Tristana, what would you like?
Silence.
Silence. Maybe. Oh, I know what's silent. Like a rock. I can make you a metal rock.
A metal rock.
That's
Brilliant.
that's silent. I could do it, Tristana. Don't worry.
You could make a metal rock.
Yeah.
Okay, good. You're very skilled, Battergrund.
Oh, thanks.
Tristana, how come the two dwarfs keep talking to each other like that? Is that what dwarfs do?
Did you just say Tristana?
Did you
I did
ask
say
yourself a
Tristana. I'm
question?
talking to myself, you see. I meant Selena. Selena.
Yeah. Do they talk like just to each other?
Is that just what dwarfs do?
I don't know. I don't know anything about dwarfs. I just know about some demons and unicorns. Really, I don't know that many dwarves other than, Kelvin and I guess now Ranmar. But I never really grew up with dwarves. My dad didn't really like them very much.
What kind of demon was your father?
So, Tristana, where,
Yes, Selena.
I'm ready to. I'm gonna go away.
Yes, I'll help you with that, shall I?
Yes,
That's a good idea.
absolutely.
I'll go and help you with that over
Such
there.
a good idea. Okay. Wow, look at that
Right.
great leaf over there. I'm just.
Oh, it's
gonna,
lovely. It's
it's just
very
beautiful.
leaf
I'm
shaped.
just gonna
As
just
friendly
eat
as
it up.
ever, I see.
I'm just gonna eat it.
So, Kelvin, how is life with your nephew? No, cousin.
I still think it's his brother.
I still think maybe you shouldn't talk if you don't want to answer questions.
He's lucky I'm not his brother. Yeah.
I'd never.
Oh, you'd love to be my brother.
No.
Oh, you would.
Any-
You'd love to be.
No, any closer relation would be way worse. You should hear the way your
Oh.
brothers talk about you. You know, I saw them before I left.
I'm sure you did. So, with those three there, where does that put you in the line of succession? Somewhere around dead last? Oh,
You be quiet. I'm higher than you nowadays.
yeah. You might be surprised to hear, but I really don't care.
You don't... What? What do you mean you don't care?
Do you know how far we are from Lesia right now?
Pretty far.
Pretty far, right? Literally maybe thousands of miles away. And you still can't see that there's a whole lot more to the world than petty politics in Lesia.
Like what?
Like saving the world from Rakshasas and giant spectral demons and going to balls and having a good time and
Well, there's plenty to do in Lesia. You know, we've got our own problems and we could use help. But of course, it doesn't matter to you. Your family doesn't matter. Always off on an adventure. You know, the only reason I left was because I had to go. They told me.
well,
They didn't want you around?
No, of course not.
Of course not. Right?
What do you mean?
I don't know. Just saying they didn't want you around.
No, that's not... You're putting words in my mouth.
Just saying.
Tristana,
Hey, Battergrund. Do you like this leaf?
how do you put words in somebody's mouth? Is that like a spell?
No, it's like projecting. You basically say what they're thinking.
Is that like
When they're thinking something else.
Oh, is that when
And he's going to cast Thaumaturgy.
projecting?
Oh,
Shakes the
That-
windows in their frames.
What is wrong, Battleground? That's...
wrong kind of projecting.
Tristana was just teaching me about projecting.
I'll never
Mom.
make that mistake again. Mop.
I've got tinnitus. Mop.
Mop.
Battergun projecting. She means when you say the words that you think someone's saying, but that's not actually what they're saying. You know what I mean?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, let me think like I don't know. I don't know. I don't have a good example.
It's like right, so you like metal, right? You like metal? You're a fan of metal?
Tristana, that's a silly question. Of
It's
course
like
I
this-
do.
It's like me saying, Hello, I'm Battleground, and I don't like metal.
But that's not right. I do
Yes.
like metal.
I was putting words into your mouth. That's what it means.
Oh. Oh, okay. So it's like a lie.
Kind of.
Yeah, I suppose.
That's like saying Tristana and I are bad friends.
No, it's nothing like that. You got it wrong. Sorry.
It would be like saying Tristana said you're bad friends. Because she didn't say that, but you're
But she
saying she
thinks
did.
it.
We're not.
So
Acquaintance.
if I
Can you
make
just say acquaintance? What's
if
wrong
I
with
make
the word acquaintance?
Tristana's mouth move and I say the words.
Get off my face,
No,
Battleground!
we're just trying to do an example. No, but I'm just trying to understand.
Battleground, I don't think it's very nice to touch someone's face without them saying that you can touch their face.
Tristana, say that I could touch your face.
I will stab
I
you
can
in
touch
the
your
face.
face, Battleground.
Ow!
I think that is technically projecting.
I did it! Hooray!
Battleground!
He's just dancing around, hugging you.
What? Help!
Oh, Battleground, drop it.
What? Oh, okay.
Oh. Wow, I
I'm
can't
gonna
believe that
stand over
worked.
this side
Thanks
of
for
you,
the help,
Selena.
Tristana.
Don't touch me again.
Okay.
Forget I exist, like everyone else.
Oh, I can't do that. You're my best friend.
I sneak off into an alleyway and trail the team.
Oh, okay. Bye, Tristana.
Roll a stealth check for me, please, Tristana. Battleground gets advantage on perception checks. That's a crit.
Oh, wow.
Tristana, where are you going? Why are you going into that alley? Tristana!
And he starts chasing after you.
Tristana, you're going the wrong way!
I'm gonna run a bit faster. to keep
Tristana!
away from him.
Tristana, no! You gotta come back this way! Your friends are here! Tristana!
He's just chasing after Tristana.
I'm trying to get faster and faster when he tries to catch up.
Sure, give me an athletics check. That's a 25 from Battleground. He starts to like gain on you.
Tristana, wait! You're going the wrong way! You're all confused!
I'm gonna parkour up the buildings in the alleyway on the roof.
Sure. Give me an acrobatics check. You gotta beat his athletics. He grabs you by the foot as you start to jump up between the buildings.
Tristana, no, it's not that way! I got you! Oh! There you are! I saved you! I saved you, Tristana, don't worry.
I'm going to kill myself.
Come on! You're going the wrong way! You gotta stay with your friends!
Just jab the knife into my throat. I'm done.
No!
I think Battleground comes back to the party carrying a slightly skewy Tristana who's just going like this.
He's got Tristana like
Dejected.
upside down by the ankle, you know, like.
Not even fighting. I'm just like,
Tristana got lost. I found her.
Battleground, drop it gently.
Oh, okay.
Gently.
Oh, okay.
Gently, softly.
I will drop it gently.
No. Okay, yes. Lightly down. Yeah, just there. Yeah, even there. Oh no! Ah.
There you go, Tristana.
Muted.
Right. Good.
Can't
Good.
get lost.
Good. Right.
Then I can't give you your present later.
I hate everything about what's happening right now. Everything.
We can go walking ahead.
Yeah, yes, that's a good idea.
Yeah,
good idea.
We'll do that. Okay.
So I'll take Tristana by the arm and I'll just like try to like move her forward.
Selena, he picked me up again. Selena,
I know. I'm
he
sorry.
picked me up again.
I know, but
Twice in a row.
I know, and I feel so bad. It's just we gotta find something else for him to pick up because he just picks everybody up.
It's embarrassing, if nothing else.
Well, I mean, I did see a little bit of your underwear, and why is it not black?
Look, I don't want to
Tristana,
talk
you
about...
had pink underwear.
It's the lining of my skirt.
Okay,
It's just the lining.
you tell me if you wore pink underwear, right?
No,
Oh. Okay,
but I don't.
well,
I don't. Wait, it was just on this occasion. This was the lining, but I wouldn't tell you if I had pink. But I
Right.
don't.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, I wear pink underwear, but you know, it's not embarrassing. It's just the way that it is. You know, that I did see. You know, it looked a little lacy too. I mean, it's nice. You're okay to wear that. Like, you don't have to be ashamed of it.
Neither do you, Kelvin.
Sorry, I'm just adding. Where's lacy pink underwear to my character sheet?
No, they are all, well, maybe not all of them, but at least some of them are very aware of my underwear.
Oh, yes.
Or the lack thereof, rather.
Kelvin
Yeah,
has
those leather
been
things.
Kelvin has been seen around the guild hall wearing a leather thong.
what now?
On a leather thong on more than one occasion.
Oh, you didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't know that. Yep, so no surprises amongst friends. Do you know what those are?
A surprise or a thong?
I think he means friends.
A friend. Ranmar might not
Oh.
be familiar with the concept.
So I'm curious, Ranmar, why did you join the White Man's Brigade if you're working for the Kettle Bearers?
Well, it was the only way I could get into the to the ball.
But you didn't get in the ball.
I know that.
But you didn't get in the ball.
I am aware
But
of that.
Did not get in the ball. Why not exactly?
I don't
I
like
don't-
her.
It's okay. She can be a bit abrasive sometimes, but no, Ignia. So he's
Oh, now we're talking to me. That's weird. I thought, I don't know. Like you were ignoring me on purpose?
You know what? I just don't want to answer the really personal questions, okay? I don't like it. It's not nice. And I read that book.
Well, instead of saying that you don't like it, or instead of ignoring me and talking over me, you could just said that you don't like it. I'm trying to show
Hey,
genuine interest.
stop it.
I'm legit interested. Do you want me to just like go find your dad to talk about it? Because
Good luck.
I'm just curious, as I'm not familiar with many demons and devils, and I'm just curious what.
Like,
Listen, if you met my dad, you probably wouldn't survive it. I'm just saying. Not exactly fond of Ganassi in any shape or form.
Doesn't matter. I can still ask about it.
Well,
Can we do this later? I'll even moderate the discussion if we like.
I don't know. I don't think she wants to tell anything about herself.
Battleground,
Well,
do you know what
okay.
boundaries are?
Yeah. They're like, those like wooden spikes that like crisscross,
Yes.
like
Think of that
pointy.
socially. In a social context.
Why would you bring those into social context? I don't understand.
You don't... The metaphysical boundary.
Huh? Meta what?
Don't pick me up again unless I ask to be picked up, which I won't.
Oh, but we're friends, Selena.
But those are my boundaries.
Tristana.
Okay, right.
So if
There's
I
my-
see any of those wooden spikes, I won't put you there. Okay.
No, the metal spikes are in my brain.
Now they're metal?
Oh boy.
Don't pick me up, or I will cut off your business downstairs.
But why? Tristana, you're silly. I didn't open a business.
Oh, fuck my life. Anyway, that's boundaries. She's asking Selena about stuff that Selena doesn't want to talk about because that's Selena's boundaries. It's like you picking me up. Don't pick me up, and she shouldn't go past her boundaries.
But I don't see any of the wooden spikes. Tristana, you're being very confusing.
Oh.
I promise I won't put Selena in any of those wooden spikes.
Okay.
That's very nice of you, Battergrund.
Thanks. That's because we're friends.
Yeah, we are. Can we go now?
How far is this place even?
It's not that far, but you guys, as usual, are chatting along the way. Yeah, so
It's a long way. That's what I'm saying.
I feel like I've like when Ignia like asked me a question, I stopped again, and I get really mad whenever she asks stuff, and I'm just like, ah. But no, in this
Get
case,
a problem?
I have a few that are none of your concern.
Not surprised. Anyways, are we there yet?
yeah, you guys can see the castle ahead of you.
Yeah, just up there.
The
Where? I just. It was really loud this time.
oh,
Send me your fucking address, Zacatecus. I will buy you a fucking mixer. God damn it. Okay, so you guys can see the castle ahead of you. You can also see the guards outside. The portcullis. Let's roll for it. Is up. So the guards are just still in front, but the portcullis is up now.
wait, like it's up, like it's
The portcullis is
we can
up.
go through it. We can go through it then. Okay.
Yeah, there's guards there.
Okay. Yeah.
Who's doing the talking?
Probably not.
Is this
Probably-
is
probably
this
not
the
Vanwar.
projection thing? Do you want me to project again?
No. This is a bad idea.
But louder is better, right?
Boundaries, Battergrund.
Okay. All right.
No, there's none of those wooden spikes.
Ignia, you should do the talking.
I should do the talking.
Not to.
I
Yes.
agree. You should do the talking.
Yes, manipulate your way in for us.
Tristana.
What?
Nice.
That's literally what she needs to do is manipulate her way in.
Okay.
I mean, also, I was like hinting that she's a bit of a thought
You mean the hot spade?
spade.
You can just hear fire crackling.
We're whispering.
And it gets
we're
louder.
whispering.
And it gets louder.
Ignia, in this case, you're probably the best
I
one.
don't think you should talk. I'll do the talking, so just shh.
But that's what I was gonna say. But yeah.
Anyways, and I knock on the door, whatever the
Yeah, there's no
door.
there's no door. There's
There's
guards.
no door. I walk right in.
There's guards there, and they immediately step in your way. They say, excuse me?
I have to talk to the kettle bearers, and I hope you make it quick because I'm starting to lose my patience.
I don't care if you're losing your patience. Oh,
Oh, I think you will soon.
it's you again.
Oh, are those the same guards as before?
Yes.
Oh, because they're so. I didn't realize they were still at the castle. Gotcha.
Yeah. So, the female guard that that steps in your way, says, look, we don't want any more of your, particular kind of trouble here, okay?
Then it's best that you let us in real quick.
I can't do that. The only people allowed in and out are the guards and any of the people that were staying with the Thornvein estate.
In that case, you can walk with us. It is from very importance. We have her as the kettle bearers. Can we say that? I don't know. Can I say, like, I out of care because I wasn't there? Like, is it a secret to the rest that he's working with the kettle bearers? I assume so, right?
Yeah, I think it was in general.
Okay. Oh, in that case, I'm not gonna point to that. We were appointed to look out for the kettle bearers at the ball, and we have some important information that can only be shared with them.
Please roll me a persuasion check.
That's not very high.
She says, fine, I will spare one of our guards and we'll allow you in, but only for a little while. We are still conducting our investigations of the estate, and I don't exactly trust you.
Well, I think that's not our problem. Thank you very much for your consideration.
I wouldn't trust her either.
Do I hear that?
Give me a perception check. Yep.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
wow. No, then.
Okay, too bad. Okay. Well, we're just gonna walk in.
I'm the best bitch. Wow. No one knows I'm bitching about him.
Okay, so you're walked in by one of the other guards that she kind of like motions to, gets a guard to head that way, and you can see that there's a lot of guards in here. Like the place is swarming. You can see people basically trying to search through bushes and generally just trying to be very very thorough in a search. They're looking everywhere. You can see like a few guards saying like, "You find anything?" "Oh, nothing. No luck." And you guys kind of walk past, heading towards the I guess the side of the estate. When you do, you can actually, the kettle bearers are outside. They're talking to some of the guards. Specifically now, the captain is there. You can see the captain has like their helmet off in their arm. It's a human man. And he looks a bit worse for wear, a bit ragged in general. Doesn't look fantastic right now. So yeah, you guys approach. The kettle bearers see you guys approaching, and you can see that there's a bit of shock across their faces as they're looking at Ranmar. And Ranmar is sort of saying, hello there.
We've come to have a chat.
And you can see like this open like shock first, and then just like obvious anger written across. Oh God, what was his name? Bundus's face. And he says,
What are you doing here with them? It was a bit of a necessity, sir. There was I don't care what the problem was. You had a bloody job. Yes, and I'm still trying to accomplish the job. Perhaps we could go inside and talk.
yeah, we can all be friends. Maybe we can have some more of that ale that you had.
I don't think now's the time for that, Battergrund.
I feel like all the dwarves simultaneously say,
It's always time for ale.
Yeah.
Oh. Anyways, there is somewhere we're here for, and I think it's best if we can speak in private.
okay. So the captain of the guard, he looks kind of like Barristan the Bold. He's got that kind of like well-kept white hair. He's got the only difference is he's got a mustache that's like really well trimmed and kept well. And he's got a sort of like, I'd say you can see he's obviously like very haggard. And he looks just kind of really worse for wear. And he says,
Excuse me. I was having a conversation with the kettle bearers. Is this important? And how did you get inside? I left strict orders that no one was to come in except any of the people staying at the estate.
Hold on, does he look sick, haggard, or does he look like just
give me a medicine
old?
check.
Okay, hold on. Medicine. Check. 11.
I don't think it's that hard to tell. He looks really tired, like he's got bags under his eyes, and it's just yeah, he just looks worn out.
Excuse me, sir. I don't mean to be rude.
Well,
but
you are being rude, don't you understand? I left strict orders and you are inside the castle. Why are you here?
Well,
You're
we
members
need...
of the Iron Foxes, I see.
Right. And we do need to have this private conversation, but I think I can maybe make your life a little bit easier in return.
In what regard?
We
have important business. The Queen's Guard must find what happened to our Queen. As I'm sure you can understand, it is very important that we proceed with this as our highest priority.
Oh, of course, sir. But may I ask how long you have been awake for?
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
Well, I mean, I can possibly make your fatigue go a little bit away if that's, something that might help you.
I'm sorry. You can do what?
I can make you feel a little bit better. I can maybe, if you're going to be working so hard, maybe I can just,
Give me a persuasion check.
It does sound a little not anyone or just me then. I can help you.
I can help you.
I'll just take some of that stress.
We can just find a quiet place and, That's kind of what it's coming off as right now.
I know. But that's like Selena's really bad at explaining
Yeah.
shit.
So he just says,
I'm flattered, honestly, but I think that perhaps that's not the time. And now I believe you would be leaving.
Please, sir, kettle bearer, we have an important conversation. If you want to make anyone leave this one, he's not really needed. I mean, he just kind of stinks up the place and...
Excuse me, I am of the noble rank of Jade. I think I belong here.
I think maybe we should all step outside.
It sounds really fake.
Like you would know.
I do a lot better than you. At least I can mix alcohol in the proper consistency and during the correct chemical state to make a potion.
That was quite loud. Maybe we should.
Now.
Well,
that's what I was saying. If
Well,
everyone
sir,
would be so
and
kind.
I want to take him by the arm and just kind of like help lead him out, but at the same time as I touch him, I want to cast Healing Light.
Healing light? Okay.
Yeah.
Give me
Or
a stealth check, I guess.
So this guy thinks you're macking on him, and now you're gonna touch him up and make him feel good.
I'm just trying to make him not tired.
He says, "Excuse me, let me go." Oh, what is that? What is that light?
Oh.
What are you doing?
It slipped.
He says, "Let me go."
Do I have the time to cast anything at that point, or was it just like too quick?
It's an instantaneous spell, right?
Yeah, actually it is. So
Yeah.
I'll heal him for 2d6.
Okay. He still looks very tired.
Ah, fuck. Okay, well. I tried.
Selena, what are you doing?
Oh, it's fine. We should just go outside. It's
Are
fine.
you trying to chat him up?
Just a moment. Now, please, Captain Riffin. My, friend here... I need to have an important conversation with him. Can you give us a few minutes?
But I have several questions that I must ask you, sir. If we can please resume our conversation. I believe it takes priority.
I promise I will get to it in just a few minutes. Please. If we could just have a moment.
You could see Captain Riffin just kind of looks at you guys, especially like you, Selena, and he gives you like a stern glance, lowering his eyebrow. And he says, "I won't have any funny business going on here inside the castle." He says, "I'm watching all of you. You are not without suspicion." And he kind of like turns on his heel, cape flourishes behind him, turns away.
Wow, I don't like him much.
No, I tried to be nice, but maybe I should take it back.
Yeah, no, he's in a bit of a situation. Give him a break.
I mean, I tried.
Wasn't very friendly. I won't make him anything.
Well, think of all the stress he's under.
Is that all it takes?
It's literally his job to stop what happened happening, and well, it happened.
That's fair.
Kelvin, are you trying to project?
No.
He's learning.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Tristana, we need to have more of a talk. I thought I have this figured out.
I don't want to talk. Look, right. What's up? All right. You're basically kind of like under our protection, meaning you're our prisoner a little bit. So, what's going on?
I'm your prisoner?
Oh, not that. You're up there. I'm talking down here to an obvious dwarf.
Oh. Is that projecting?
Okay, so Bundus says, "All right, the lot of you come inside right now." And you, Ragmar, and he grabs Ranmar by the ear. Ow, 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 ow. You get inside. It's not what we're paying you for. And you, and he points to Kelvin, and he says, "You wipe that smile off your face. Ranmar told me all about you." And he grabs you by the other side, Kelvin. Like, so he's got two dwarf ears in each hand, and he's just dragging you, and you just ow.
I think it's just how dwarfs talk to each other.
And you can hear like the sort of like hiccup behind you as Havergar says, "Oh, he's just bending that ear." And you can see she's like clearly like drinking, like she's got a mug, and she's just been drinking the whole time. Yeah, you guys head into like I guess like the side of this state. There's like some more quarters and stuff, and he sort of sits Ranmar and Kelvin down at the table on opposite sides, and he says, "All right, Ranmar, what the hell is going on? Why do they know about you? You're not doing your job very well."
Oh. Look, it wasn't my fault. They stumbled across me and they tortured me. They said if I didn't talk, they'd kill everyone.
When did we say that?
We didn't. He's putting words into our mouths.
Oh.
Projecting?
No, that's not what
That's just
projecting is.
lying.
No.
All right, so tell me what happened. So, right, they got me by the shoulder, and they said, "Look, you need to talk, because if you don't, we're gonna pull off all of your toes, and then once we're done with your toes, we're gonna start with your skin." And then once we're done with your skin, we're gonna throw salt on it. You'll be all salty and without skin.
That.
What?
What?
Seems unlikely.
I don't even have salt.
Oh, I have some salt. Don't worry, Selena.
Look, why were you interested in the other guild?
What do you mean, the other guild?
Well, why did you get this man to infiltrate them?
What do you... Are you wearing a white mantle badge? No.
Okay.
You are! I see it behind your hand! It's an illusion.
I'm sorry. So did you not tell him to infiltrate the White Mantle Brigade?
I told him no such thing. He was supposed to protect me, and I didn't see you at the party. What happened? Well, there was torture, and they said they would pull off all of my toes. And then once they were done with my toes, they were gonna pull off all my skin and throw salt on me.
He's just a mercenary bodyguard to you.
Of course.
So he's not supposed to join the White Mantle Brigade.
It has nothing to do with them.
No!
Then why are you in the White Mantle Brigade in the first place?
I didn't have any other way to get into the party. I thought everybody from the brigade would be getting in. You idiot.
Why didn't you ask me for an invite? I could have gotten you in. I assumed that you'd come by and I would get you an invite. It's not hard.
I think Kelvin's the best dwarf.
I think so too.
It's not hard. You'd think they'd invite me from Lesia and wouldn't allow me a bodyguard. Oh, is it just dawning on you now? And he walks over and just whaps Ranmar right on the head.
He probably deserved that.
What kind of bodyguard are you? Well, I ran into some problems. Of course, it was a difficult situation. Only because you made it difficult, you idiot.
Well, it turned out all right in the end. You had Battergrund and I looking after you instead.
Yeah, nothing would have happened. I had you protected real well, and Kelvin ran away. Kelvin was, and he just kind of like looks at you. Kelvin was. What were you doing, Kelvin?
Equipment.
Right, getting equipment. He would have gotten it.
Does it matter? We've actually got someone who's on the inside of the White Mantle Brigade who isn't actually part of the White Mantle Brigade.
Yeah, but he also doesn't know anything.
So he's
He must know
useless.
something.
He is pretty useless.
Wait, are there any more of the White Mantle Brigade here in the city?
No.
And you have no idea where they went, or they left something behind, or they said something weird. Overheard any conversations?
Froze people to death.
What are you talking about?
I mean, it's kind of strange that they want to put salt on you and torture you like that if they're just a regular guild.
He was saying we were doing that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I totally misunderstood. I thought that's... Okay.
I wouldn't even start with your toes, though. I would have started with your fingernails, and then maybe.
You see,
your ears.
that was they had to torture me to get it out.
Yeah, but not by toes. And why would we ever torture you? That just seems like this.
Anyways,
They are
as
a
I said-
heartless and cruel lot, those iron foxes, and I blame that one over there. He obviously brings a horrible personality to the group.
Can we please just get to business? If you were in the White Mantle Brigade, have you heard anything suspicious or any idea or any sightings or plans?
I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean, sights, plans? I don't know anything
they're
about the
gone.
White Mantle Brigade.
I mean, you were in the same building, no?
No.
So he didn't sleep in that inn?
Ranmar did not
what's
sleep
going
in the inn, no.
Okay, well, that also... God damn it, I wish I knew these things.
I think you were there for that, actually. You were there
I
that
thought it was
previous
in
week.
the inn. I mean, I was confused that he wasn't on the list, but it was never confirmed.
Lord Kettlebearer.
Yes.
The Iron Foxes are still working to investigate everything that happened. If you could provide any information that you have that could be useful, that would be it would make our job much easier.
I don't have any information about the White Mantle Brigade. How many times do I have to say it?
Right. Yeah, but what about maybe some of the other nations?
He immediately gives a death stare to Ranmar. Ranmar immediately winces, he just kind of ducks down. He's there to torture me.
Fine. I'll tell you all I know.
And that's where we're going to take our first break of the night. We'll be right back, everybody. Hang tight for some more of Tablestory the Seventh Eon. Back in just a little bit. Hang tight.
Peace.
Welcome back, everybody, to Tablestory, the Seventh Eon. Welcome back. So, Bundus just kind of says,
Avragar, will you be so kind? I think that everybody could use a drink. Would you mind, love?
Oh, sure. You make me come all the way out here, all the way to this bloody place in the middle of nowhere, and now you want me to serve you drinks.
I asked you nicely. Can't you please just help me out once in a while?
Selena.
Yeah.
Maybe we should go and see that Kaylin you wanted to see.
You know what? Honestly, I would almost feel more comfortable than whatever this is.
they're just like screaming at each other.
I just don't understand. They're married, and that's how they speak to each other.
Is that when you were married? Is that how you talk to your husband?
Kind of. I don't really want. Not like when we were just hanging out. We should go.
Okay.
Roll a
Let's go.
stealth check for me, please, Tristana. Battergrun says,
You were married? Who was it?
Shit.
Oh,
I look at Selena and I just mouth.
I'm so sorry. Help. Battergrund, you know what we could really use right now?
What?
Can you make a statue of the queen?
Well, Selena, of course I can.
Okay, because I think...
You've seen me make things, right, Selena?
Yeah, you're so talented, Battergrund.
Oh, thank you.
You should make a statue of the queen to raise everybody's spirits.
give me a persuasion check, please. It's not going to be very hard.
20.
He says, You're right. I could definitely make that. That would work really well. That's such a good idea, Selena. You're so
Okay.
good. I know. That's why we're friends.
We are friends. Okay, you go make that, and Tristana and I are gonna go investigate some stuff.
Okay, I'll come with you.
Oh, no, you gotta stay here and you gotta make it. People have to see you work. They have to be inspired by the way that you work and your artistry.
Oh. It's not the destination, it's the journey.
It's the climb.
Oh, is that like projecting?
Yes.
I did it. Oh, good. Okay. Okay, so I'll stay here and I'll make the statue of the queen like. Oh, I can make it really big.
Yeah, you can make it life size.
Okay, so, maybe I'll make it out of metal.
That would be amazing.
Oh, good idea.
Yeah. Okay, you get to work. We're gonna go and investigate some stuff, but we'll be back to check on your work, okay?
Okay.
Okay, all right. Tristana, let's go. Come on.
How do you even do that? I can't make him understand basic instructions.
I have many brothers and sisters. Sometimes it's just easier than fighting them.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
And we're gonna go off to find Kaylin.
Okay. You guys head off. So, after some yelling, finally, Bundus sort of says,
Fine, I'll get the drinks. I'll get them. You can just stay here and drink more. Pah. You make the bloody head of the clans go get drinks for everyone. What kind of position did I get put in? I got bent over a barrel is what I got.
No, well, allow me to go and do that for you. It's not a problem.
Oh, look at that. One that's willing to help the leader of the people of Lesia. You're a good lad.
And Ranmar's just...
Thank you. I get up and like head out towards the drinks. And I just give Ranmar a quick glance.
You just...
And I get a tray full of drinks and bring it over. And then I go back and get the pitcher and bring that over as well. And put it next to Lord Kettlebearer. There we go. Drinks for everyone.
Good lad, good lad.
And, yeah, so,
Right. So, Ranmar spilled the beans about the, possibility of a representative from Mutsog being here tonight.
We did hear something about
I
that,
was
yes.
tortured. It was horrible. They wanted to pull my toes off. Then they wanted to take my skin and rip it off. Then they wanted to take salt and throw the salt at me while I had no skin. It was horrible. Would you shut up already, Ranmar? Just trying to give my point of view, that's all. It's not really very polite, just silence. I just want to interject.
Well, I would like to just know what happened and any information you knew.
Well, we have our own eyes and ears that are keeping an eye on things in Mutsog, listening into certain conversations, and there has been some word that there will be some hostilities, specifically against the people of Lesia. I think they were trying to use the Queen's Ball as an opportunity to get to me and my wife. So I hired Ranmar here to be our guard, and a shite job he did of it.
Ranmar is just like sinking into his chair.
And, well, nothing happened. But we had reason to believe that it would almost surely happen. Otherwise, we wouldn't have done it in the first place.
And how did you hear about that information? From where?
As I said, we have ourselves a we have our ways.
So technically we know nothing.
Well, did you hear anything about shadows or anything like that come up through your network?
No. No, that was a surprise, to say the least. We had no idea that anything like that would be happening. To think, I mean, it was poor timing. I think that it does lend itself to something fishy happening. I think that the people of Mutsog were involved with this whole thing. I think that the kidnapping of the Queen was a unfortunate circumstance of the situation. Perhaps because we were not located in the ballroom at the time, I'm not sure. But I don't think the Queen was the target.
Right. So there's a fair chance that they could still be after you. So we definitely want to make sure that you do have guards on hand at all times.
Don't have to worry, I will stay here with you at all times. Sir, I will protect you. Like you've been doing a fantastic job so far.
We could do it. We could be your bodyguards.
Well, Maybe.
You guys start to hear like hammering, like in the background. Clang, clang, clang. Battergrin has like these big sheets of sheet metal that he's just like clang, clang, clang.
Sorry about the noise.
What noise?
Nothing at all. So they might still be after you, and they're after you. They might be after the other heads of state, so we should probably get word out. Let the leaders know.
I think that's a good idea. Perhaps we should just leave. Nothing else for us to do here.
Well, how are you going to get back to Lesia? That's quite a journey, and well, there's a lot of places in between for them to intercept you if they are after you.
Did you know this information prior to the event?
The information about Mutzog,
Yeah.
of course.
So why did you go to the ball after all if you knew it was potentially dangerous?
You think I'm gonna let a few threats stop me from traveling somewhere? You don't know dwarves, lass.
Yeah, it's not unusual. I would expect you probably get threats every week back home.
Try daily.
Yeah, it's not unusual, unfortunately, so, you know, we don't take them really seriously a lot of the time. Well, we do, but we don't. It's a
Havergar
dwarf thing.
almost drank an entire keg of poison. She drank about half. Luckily, we had a few alchemists on hand, and everything worked out just fine.
It wasn't fine at the time. It hurt. I was in the... It lasted for 3 days.
No one wants to hear about it. Just keep your yap shut.
I won't. My voice deserves to be heard.
Yep.
I'm a person. Why don't you treat me like one?
So basically, if you're from Lesia and you let threats stop you doing your job, you'll just never work a day in your life, basically. So, got to get on with it. I respect that, of course. Is there anything else you could tell us at all that's useful?
He looks at Ranmar, and Ranmar just kind of shakes his head. He says, actually, give me a persuasion check, please, Calvin.
Can I get advantage because I brought him stuff and he likes me now?
Nope.
Fuck. 10.
He says, that's all I know.
Doesn't give us a lot to go on, unfortunately.
Well, that is unfortunate. Well, I hope you can find the queen or whatever. I think it's time for us to leave.
Anyone
Can't
else have
exactly do very much negotiating with the queen otherwise.
Anyone else have any other questions?
Maybe after they appoint someone to the position of the new, whatever, king or queen or whatever.
I'll probably be a steward until such time as something, you know.
What a horrible name, Stuart.
Yeah, not a fan. Well, you're always free to reach out to the Iron Foxes if you need help, or if you have information to help us with our investigation. You can find us in St. Alana. And currently we're staying at the Hound and Toad if you want to reach us before you leave.
I think we'll be heading out tomorrow. Yep, we'll meet with the people we left with in Belmere.
Right. Well, we'll leave Ranmar with you.
Or you could take him with him. Not exactly a lot of help. Perhaps it would be a good idea if I accompany you once you return to Belmere. I have several other people waiting in Belmere. They could do a lot better job of escorting me than you could. You know, you do have to make it to Belmere, and you still have to make your way through the city. It wouldn't be proper if you go by yourself, sir. I'm sure that the Iron Brew clan can still provide you with the protection that you need. Fine! As long as it'll stop you from talking, you daft fool. Good, good. I'm happy that the Iron Brew clan can be of service.
He's just staring at Ranmar like horrible daggers in his eyes. And he says,
Right, so, have your drinks and be on your way then. I need to get talking to Captain Riffin.
Right, very well. Thank you for your time. If we find out anything else, we'll be sure to let you know if it affects your safety and such, of course.
Fine.
Okay,
he chugs like, just like downs his mug of ale.
Right. Well, we'll be off. I get up from my chair and shuffle on out the door to the outside.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you for your time and information.
Oh, no
Drinks?
problem. You see, this is our Lady Axhavraga. Oh, you shut up! I've had enough of your mouth!
It was a pleasure.
Oh, have a nice day. I hope it is pleasant for you.
Thank you.
See? Manners. You know those, don't you? I'll show you manners! I'll give them to you!
She just launches her mug right at he just,
I just have to duck still.
yeah.
Walking
Dwarves,
out.
man. Dwarves.
Okay. You guys head out. You can hear Battergrun still clang.
Where's everybody going? I need to make something.
Yep. You just stick to that for now. We'll be a wee second.
No, but Kelvin, I can't leave my friends.
You're not. We're just gonna be just over here for a second.
Give me a,
It's just
I don't know, give me a persuasion or deception check, depending on what you're trying to do here.
I don't want to leave quite yet, but I also don't want him just coming over and making the conversation really difficult. So it's persuasion. 17.
Okay. I'll try to hurry up.
Clang, 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 clang.
So, Big Nia, how do you think that went?
are they always like that? Dwarves.
Well, yes and no.
They're, how do I put it? I'm sure they love each other a lot.
Well, you see, because they're of the noble families and such, there's often marriages made just to strengthen the family's position, so they might not actually love each other.
That explains it.
But that doesn't mean no dwarves marry for love. Just, doesn't always happen with the nobles.
Thank you.
Yep. What do you think about the
I personally don't believe that they're there for them. I mean, the things that we learned from band, they're too specific. That they're offended that they weren't invited. So.
Yeah, well, dwarf nobles, unless you tend to think they're the center of attention most of the time, or the most important person in the room, or you get the idea. But
yeah,
it does make sense if they're going for one leader, they might go for more.
I mean, why?
Destabilize things here, and then it means their queen's the only one in power, makes her more powerful.
I mean, more from the other possession side of the Fairshee. I don't think, at least from the way Vauban spoke, I don't think they have any reason to go for the kettle bearers. I feel like we haven't really learned much.
No, we haven't, which isn't good. Hopefully the other two who shot off in the middle of that are doing something useful and not just...
So, just quickly out of character, how much have I seen that tier, like the icicle thing? Have I seen it? And if so...
Oh, yeah. It's definitely been the center of attention. It looks like an icicle, and there's a blue... There's like a teardrop shape inside, like a
and
blue
it was
one.
there that when we found...
Well, Tristana came back to the inn, and she was basically dying. So she shot an arrow through the window that had the tear tied to it. Somehow she rolled okay enough to make that happen.
Okay.
Totally
Okay, so-
like fucking impossible in real life, but she fucking somehow managed to do it.
I just don't understand what Rutford did with such an item if it almost killed Tristana.
Right, well, see, the thing is, like, if they just disappeared like that, a guild wouldn't do that. Like,
Bless
think
you.
about it. Yeah, sorry. A bit sick. When you think about it, disappearing when the queen's in danger is the single best way to ruin a guild's reputation. So what if it wasn't really the White Mantle Brigade and just people in disguise using illusions or something?
I don't know. I highly doubt it.
But then we just need to find the real White Mantle Brigade then. We should go and check back at the inn they were staying in. Ask more people if they've seen them, when they've seen them, if they did anything strange, if they moved at any strange times.
I'm just curious. Maybe we should... I mean, Vauban didn't see anyone, did he? Because the fact that there was one of the badges found near one of the portals would assume that one of them got in. But there's no reports about that at the castle, so... I don't know.
Yeah, well, it could have been maybe.
Well, I think Selena took that badge, right?
Yeah, we got that.
Yeah. But I mean, more like that nobody mentioned that, like, they saw someone from the White Mantle Brigade walking in portal or something.
Yeah, well, things were a bit hectic, so... And it could just be that they tore
I
off
mean-
their robes and...
We knew that Vauban was in that portal. If you're a guild member, you should know what happens to your guild members, but they're all gone. And I don't understand how Rutford escaped under my eyes because he was literally next to me.
Right, if it was only some of them, it would make sense. But it being all of them, I
Like,
think it
I'm
might have
trying
been
to-
disguises.
Just trying to remember if I remember. Like, he was with me in the hall. We danced, and then... I don't remember him disappearing. It was just gone. Like, I didn't see him move somewhere. He was next to me, and he was gone. Makes no sense.
Right, well... Just in case, before we leave, I'm just going to walk around a little bit. Just in case there's any clues that we might have missed the first time round. And
Especially
I'm going
now we're
to...
allowed in.
Yeah, let me try and I close my eyes and I open them again and they're glowing faintly. I'm going to use my detect magic to help me, and I'm going to look at specifically the places on the grounds that we found some clues before, and if I can get into the main building, to the main hall, then I'll look in there as well. But I'm looking for any remnants of magic that might give me clues, basically.
Trying to read the specifics of the spell. Okay, give me an investigation check. Okay. There are faint traces of the spells that were, I guess, cast for the portals. You see the I forget what school the portals will be. That is slipping my mind right now.
Invocation?
It might be evocation.
Does he evoke a portal? I don't know. Stay close. And keep your eyes open.
I am.
Yeah. Oh, and take me to where you were standing with Rutford last year, remember? As well.
What?
Where you were standing with Rutford when he disappeared.
That was in the hall where the queen was.
Right. Well, the exact position, if you can remember.
Well, it was if we were in the main entrance and then slightly to the right. We were coming out of the area where the kettle bears were with you.
Ah, right.
Conjuration.
Okay. Conjuration, of course.
Yeah.
So it would be around here.
Yeah. Do I see any around where Rutford was standing with?
Where Rutford was directly, where you guys were dancing. So, first of all, if you guys are going into the estate,
we'd be trying to do that at some point. Yeah.
Give me a stealth check, and it'll be with advantage, I guess.
Okay, right. Just look casual. 22.
Okay. So maybe the guards aren't paying strict attention to the immediate area. You sneak in, and with your detect magic, you can see that the area where Rutford was also has that conjuration, the faint aura of the conjuration.
Right. You can't do this, can you? To point to my eyes. No, right. Well,
nope.
Right here, where you were standing with him, it's the same school of magic as the portals. So
you would think either he conjured the portal himself, or he was taken into one.
Well.
Do we know how the portals work? And everyone, I mean,
it's not my area of expertise. I've read somewhat. Let me have a think. I'm trying to recall what information I know about portals.
I mean, we saw the portals, right?
Sure. Give me an Arcana check.
17.
I wish I had more time to get my stuff set up before the show. Sorry, let me check one thing here. I don't think you know the specifics of a lot of... There's different kinds. You know that there's different kinds. From what Tristana said... she said that it was really powerful magic. You don't know the specifics of the spell that was cast, though.
Yeah, I'm not an expert. Tristana knows a bit more about these things. We can ask her when we meet up with her, but I mean, there was definitely something conjured here, and from what you're saying, it was something to make him get out of there, and that sounds like a portal to me, but That's kind of the limit of my knowledge. But
It's kind of weird. I would have noticed a portal appearing next to me.
well, you were looking and maybe did it behind you, or maybe cast something else on you, or I don't know how. But you got out of there somehow.
And all of the white manta were great, so.
Yeah, so strange was certainly.
So actually, I'm sorry. What you sensed was not conjuration. You sensed abjuration. And from your arcana check, you would know that abjuration is used to close portals.
Oh.
Right. So I found abjuration where Rutford was?
Yes.
Okay. Actually, I'll look at it again. No, this is a bit different. So he didn't open a portal here. Someone who was here used something, I think, to close a portal.
Could it be that there was a portal summoned and he closed it with him in it?
Yeah,
or
I don't know. But it's strange, regardless. Because he did disappear.
Yeah.
As did his men. Well, we can run it by the rest of them, see what they make of it. But it's new information, so that's a start.
Give me a history check.
A history check.
Me too?
No, not for this.
You ever get that feeling that there's something important?
I will say that the one you just
on
missed was a big one.
I know, I had that feeling. I was looking, I was like, do I have inspiration? No, I don't.
I have inspiration. Can I give you my inspiration?
Technically, yes.
Okay, in that case, I'll give you my inspiration. Don't fuck it up, please.
How are you inspiring him? I'd really like to know.
I mean, Ignea's just Ignia. She inspires him all day and every day.
I think we need to know.
Oh, you need to know.
Yeah, exactly what are you doing?
I just grab Kelvin's hands and I look him deep into the eyes and I say,
"Oh my God, Peachy, what the fuck?"
Just grab his hands and squish them into my ample bosom.
No, that was not what I was gonna do.
Bend over a little bit too far to pick up my pencil. Sorry, I'm being Tristana now.
Yes.
Thank you. I believe in you. You can do it.
I'll do it.
I trusted you. It's all over.
So like you're like looking at Ignia just like sweating profusely, and something trickles into your mind. You remember Dedan for a second. You remember Dedan trying to make his way into the estate, into the ballroom. It like flashes through your head.
Give me a second. Come with me. And I kind of go to the entrance where we came in.
Do you remember something?
I was coming up these stairs. The Dan was coming up those stairs, trying to get in.
You can see there's a few guards outside, just kind of like walking around.
And there was guards.
Did you check over here? I looked behind that bush. Look again. See if you see any footprints, anything. We need to find our queen.
I came up here with Buster, and the guards tried to hit Buster, and we were trying to get the guys with the cloaks. The she.
Cloaks?
Yeah, the she. They were there in the doorway. And then he called me an idiot. That's as far as I get. But those
Disappointing. Well,
just feel like I'm missing something.
just dig deeper. You
Do
say
you
to
s-
Dan.
How long is your detect magic?
Up to 10 minutes.
Okay, near the doorway, you see another faint glow of abjuration magic.
There's more here.
You might think they were closing multiple portals.
Well,
What about where we were before, the place where we found the badge?
it's around there, down
And
and round.
What about the place where they hide all our stuff or had all our stuff?
Yeah, that's over
Kelvin,
there.
give me an Arcana check.
It's a 4, a 6,
Oh
and then
my-
a 2.
That's rough.
And I
My-
gave you my inspiration.
I tried my best.
You didn't load the dice correctly. Why?
Yeah, so abjuration can do more than one thing, but why would it be here? Yeah, I'll ask the others. They may have an idea. We can ask the Dan. He was out here as well. Let's we'll head round to where we found the patch. We'll check the
Wish I could do
storeroom.
more. Do you think? Where was the den when this all happened? Because you're talking about the den, but I haven't seen him.
Right, well, the Dan was over in the storage area. I'm not entirely sure why.
Can we check if there's something there?
Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, let's check around here first, though, because the patch was just down here, just down the stairs, round to the left.
Okay, give me a stealth check. There's guards outside.
Just keep low, look casual. Do both at the same time.
Okay.
Crit 24 and... a
17, yeah.
Oh, stop falling off the table, die. What are you doing? Ooh, uh-oh. Okay,
no.
so you hear like the guards starting to talk. Like Ignia totally like walks around the like fountain where the votives were lined up around the rim of the fountain. And the guard's on one side, and she like goes around the other side, like as the guard's there, probably like chatting. Looks like some shit right out of a Zelda game.
Oops, sorry.
Yeah, Kelvin, you start to like follow her. The guard like walks right past you like this, like right past your face. They're just kind of really close. Ignia's crit's the only thing that stopped you from being seen right there, by the way. Because I rolled a natural 19.
Nice. Right. I was lucky. Oh, I'm trying. Right. This way.
Okay, you guys head to the storeroom area. Why don't we go back to Selena and Tristana now? Because I think that you guys have gone on your own little adventure here. You headed back where? Where are you going right now?
I guess back towards the Hound and Toad,
Okay.
because that's where
we're
we
not
last
going to
saw.
her shop. Didn't she leave? I feel like she left. She was told
left.
to leave.
Oh, then we'll go to her shop. Yeah.
Okay. So you're heading to number 16 on the map, the open book. Yeah, you see the familiar scene outside, remembering like where you had the conversation with the anger that was boiling forth. You could see like the burn marks where you kind of threw some fire around, and yeah, you're outside the open book.
Okay.
Right. Are you okay? Do you need to prepare yourself for anything?
The door is like open.
No, I think we'll be okay. I have
Because
the
you know
book.
what she's like.
I've handled worse, and quite frankly, I think Ignia's worse. She's just
yeah, she is.
Ignia pries too much into my life.
She doesn't understand boundaries. She just
No.
pushes and pushes.
That's okay. Kaylin doesn't understand boundaries, but like in a different way. I can handle that. That's okay.
It's like varying degrees of Battergrund.
50 Shades of Battergrund.
I'm going to be sick.
Ugh. Okay, let's do it.
Well, I don't even need a cold shower now. Perfect.
Okay. Miss Kaylin?
So yeah, and now like the shutters are open for the day and whatnot, you can now see like the display that's set up, and it's like somebody painted on the window, like this display of like this sort of really overly attractive half elf, with like shirt that's got like one button down at the bottom buttons, so like the chest is just heaving forward, and you can see that he's on some kind of pirate ship or something along those lines, standing like fucking Titanic, like out on the fucking, on the front of the ship. He's just out, except he's not doing the pose where he's out like this. He's just like
Captain Morgan almost.
Yes, Captain Morgan nailed it.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Miss Kaylin?
Hang on just a minute. I'm just finishing up back here.
Oh, okay. Take your time.
Not too much time. It's little important. What do you think she's doing?
I don't want to know.
I have a morbid curiosity, I think.
Well, go look.
Go look. What if I see something?
Well, I mean, you can just do it. Like, just go peek.
All right, I'll go and
You're
have a look.
really that curious. I mean,
I'll go and try and see.
Okay. Okay. So I guess you kind of like walk around. This place is just stacked with books. It's a reasonably like kind of small shop. It's very thin and like it goes deep back, recesses like deep, like back into the like the next row of houses. But it's a very thin shop. It's very reminiscent of like Ollivander's, like that really sort of skinny shop that just goes like far back with inventory.
Like
and
every
such.
shop in the Netherlands.
I don't know. I've never been there, so I can't tell you.
Long and thin in the Netherlands.
Okay.
All the houses.
Shops you
So what
go
do I
to,
see?
Peachy. Tell me something.
So,
Moving on.
you go into the. I guess you go around the corner. You can see Kaylin is sort of stacking some books, and she's using the same guy that you saw earlier as a footstool. He's got like a bridle in his mouth. And he's just...
Oh, you just keep quiet. I told you. I won't be too long. I can't find my stool.
Without making a sound, I just walk slowly backwards, and as I turn to face the line, I've still got this.
oh. Ugh. Maybe we should browse.
I didn't even know they made bridles for people.
It's totally
Oh.
not for a person.
Maybe we should look for more books by this T. Baggins guy.
T. Baggins, right. Right.
Are the books in like any kind of order, alphabetical?
They're categorized. Yeah, they're categorized by like erotic fiction, like the different kinds. You know, like they've got a few different kinds.
I
There's
guess
some.
we go to the darker section.
Okay. You sure?
Ugh.
Yeah, you notice a display on something called Worming Your Way In. And worming is spelled WYRMING.
Oh no.
I wonder what that is.
There's a dragon on the front, a dragonborn on the front that's like, looks really angry.
I'm gonna pick up the book. That's a bad dragon. That's a bad.
Oh,
That's a bad dragon.
What was the name of the book?
Worming Your Way In.
Okay. Is the sequel the Wormwood Chronicles?
No, that's the prequel.
Are there any that are written like that I can see that are written in like any kind of demonic language?
Give me a perception check.
Like infernal or anything? Wow, 3. That is
Nah,
pretty fucking bad.
I think it's like one of those situations where you just like start looking around, you start like really looking at these books, and you're like, oh god, and then you like turn your head, it's like, oh no, oh.
Oh god.
Selena?
You're getting like all these flashbacks of like your dad and like
Focus. Think of the leaves. A leaf. Look.
Oh, these.
There.
And I'm just gonna like
Totally.
crunch it. I was just like chew on it for a second. Like,
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh,
You would have hated my ex.
I hate. I don't hate anybody.
No, you would have hated him because he's my ex. That's how it works.
Oh, yeah. Tell me about your ex. Yeah.
Oh, that's a terrible idea.
Oh,
I just need
something to take my mind off of. Oh God, what is that one?
Okay. He once paid 17 night elves to eat his dinner off.
Oh, what? He ate dinner off of elves?
As if they were a platter, yes.
Why?
Because he could?
That just seems wasteful.
Have you never met a musician?
No. Well, back in my home, when we played music, it wasn't really music. It was mostly just noise for like blood sacrifices and various, rituals. And I don't really consider that music. The only time I heard like real music was when I went to, outside of my my home.
Well, Gerard used to sing about those things, but he didn't really do those things. I thought he did those things, but he didn't. He was just a liar. Well, some of the things he did.
He did. Wait, did he do the blood sacrifices or did
He had
do
a song called "The Blood Sacrifice," but he didn't actually do it.
Oh
I thought he was so cool.
no! If he did a blood sacrifice, he probably would be. Well, he wasn't a tiefling, was he? Or a
No,
demon?
he was an elf.
Or no- oh.
What?
Elves are. They don't know how to do blood sacrifices like we can.
Well, he didn't. He knew some other things.
Oh, like what?
What's that book over there?
Oh, which one? Oh,
That one.
Oh,
Who's
no.
the author on that book?
Oh,
That one is named Snake of Utopia.
Snake of Utopia.
Oh my. Oh.
Maybe it's an actual snake.
I like snakes.
Snakes are cool.
Snakes are cool. Well, let's look. And I'm gonna like pick it up and open the front cover, and it's like, wrong snake, wrong, bad snake. No, this is bad. That's not a. Why is it so long? Why does it have a face? Oh God. Caitlin, do you have a bag?
Are you ready yet?
Hang on a minute.
I'm just gonna wait outside, okay?
I'm gonna go outside and just like kind of puke right outside of the shop. Just
Get
a
it
bunch
up.
of leaves.
Oh, I'm gonna hold back her hair.
Oh, thank you. Oh,
Is that right?
normally Salem holds back my hair, but I think he's feeling a little queasy too.
You told him to hide just in case, though, didn't you?
Well, listen, it might be time that we actually just, disguise him as something instead of, always... Well, you did it before. I know you don't like it because it makes you feel nauseous. But you can be a raven. Like, you can just...
Ravens are cool. I like ravens.
Well, when Salem turns into a raven, he turns into a white raven, and it's very, very pretty.
That's not as cool, though.
Oh. Okay, Salem.
Black ravens are just cooler. I don't make the rules.
But Salem's white. Like, he's not gonna turn into a black raven.
It's fine. I'm just a little disappointed, is all.
It's okay, Salem. You don't have to if you don't want to, but if you want to sit out here with us, you might have to turn into a raven or something.
Shabadoo.
Okay.
And then I almost imagine him like kind of like poofing in like a little explosion of feathers. Yeah, pretty much. And he just sits on my shoulder.
Oh, I was expecting it to be a bit more dramatic, to be honest. Useful.
He's no, it's pretty simple, the transformation. You feeling okay there, buddy? Oh, okay, good. All right. Where is she? She's taking so long.
There was a lot of stuff going on back there. A lot of stuff.
Okay.
I don't think anything turns her off, to be honest.
Well, I'm sure if she knew how crazy some of the rituals were, she probably wouldn't, be brave enough to do it.
I think she'd take notes.
Maybe she'd be perfect for my dad.
What's going on?
Okay, so I read the book by T. Baggins, the one you gave me. And so I've seen this ritual done before.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Oh, lucky you. I tried to get some people together for it, but it didn't quite work.
Well, it's difficult to do, but I've seen it happen a couple times. My father's a demon, so, it's not the first time I've seen him open a portal with multiple people. So I was wondering if we need to organize something like this. Maybe, you can gather people of similar interests to you to do this for us.
She crosses her arms. Give me a persuasion check.
Fuck, 8.
We can pay.
4.
She got a 4?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
She says, all right. And what's in it for me?
A good time?
I could have a good time doing most things, but I'll tell you what. I'll organize it. But you got to make sure that the Dan is a part of it.
I don't think we can do that.
Oh, that was not what I was. Could it be anybody else but the Dan?
No.
She just smiles this wicked smile.
What if I find you someone else who is, how do you say this? Well ensnaked.
She looks at you and says,
You mean somebody that's got a big dick?
Yeah. A Trouser Snake.
she's like,
Did you just say Trouser Snake?
I'm
You've
sorry,
never
I just can't say
seen
it.
the Dan's,
No.
good luck finding somebody like that.
Can you give me
Really,
a
though?
measurement?
Oh, I don't think we need that.
she gives you a
information.
visual. It's like way bigger than you think. Like,
What? How? How does he fit that in his pants?
I don't know, but it's the reason I fell in love with him.
Okay, well,
She's a size queen.
she's also a gnome.
How like is in proportion to how tall she is?
If it's not at least a third of my height, I don't want it.
I mean, you're
What was it called? Abbreviation magic? Or what was it?
abjuration.
Abjuration magic. Making things disappear.
I mean,
Oh, that's one portal.
I mean,
God.
I think you're trying to do some like mental math right now, and you're like, Jesus, that must fucking hurt. Like, oh my god.
I'm like measuring it beside her, and I'm like,
Right, so either the Dan or someone that can fill his shoes.
She said,
Good luck.
Right.
well, it needs to be more than that. Can you get everybody else? It needs to be 6 people, so you need 4 more. Who are
That's
very
not
good
a
at
problem.
Oh, and they can't talk about it. It has to be a
Says-
secret.
Do they have to be, all men or all women or...
as far
Not
as
that it'll be a problem either way, but...
it doesn't really matter. It's mostly the position that matters, and the place and the time of day. But the nice thing is you can transport as many people once the portal's open.
she says,
Wait, you mean everybody goes?
No, it just opens the portal, and then you can kind of go through it, whether you want to or not.
But I could go.
Yes, you could. You could go.
I suppose. But if you go, you can't bring the Dan.
give me a persuasion check with disadvantage.
9.
She says,
Fine.
Okay. All right.
Right. Oh, right. Did T. Baggins write any more books?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, he wrote a few, but this is the only one that he wrote that was, appropriate for this shop.
Well, what other kind of books did he write?
Oh.
He wrote one called Women of Greatness.
Okay.
Are there any other bookshops that sell things that aren't appropriate for the shop?
Why would I care about them?
Competition?
Please, honey, I do just fine here. You wouldn't understand how many people in the city of Brienne need a shop like mine. Oh, speaking of which, hello there. Welcome to the open book, where you can find exactly what you're looking for.
We should leave.
I have another question. Caitlin, I have one more question about Mr. T. Baggins or Mrs. T. Baggins.
I don't know.
Do you know where I could find them?
Not a clue.
All right. I will get people organized and everything. You get the 4 other people for the ritual, and then I drew a diagram for you in case you need it. You can practice it without Dedan, so it doesn't actually open the portal, and then that way we can just kind of put Dedan into it after. Or
the hearts on the border are just something that Selena put just to make it a little less ew.
Those are actually it actually erupts into some fire, but but yeah, they're in the shape of hearts.
Oh, I've had it erupt into fire before. That wasn't fun. Luckily, I found a cream for that.
Selena, that's...
Yeah, just be very careful with that, and do it only with the 5 people, not the 6, because if you do it with the 6, it'll open the portal, possibly if you do it accidentally the right way. So, yeah. And then I will let you know if Dedan wants to be part of it, or if I find someone
who can fill his shoes.
Or yours.
Your shoes. Oh, I just realized what that means.
That's
She's just kind of laughing.
great. We're gonna go now.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah. Can we hold on to this book?
Come right this way, ma'am. Oh, you don't have to be shy. Everybody in here knows what this place is about. It's fine.
And I just want to go up to her and be like, "Good luck," and just walk away.
She's trying to hide her face,
When we get outside, I'm going to turn to Selena. Selena? It's a good plan, but I don't think that the others will be. I don't think Dedan would be. Okay, Dedan could make our lives a living hell. We should find another way around it.
That's just what I was thinking.
Maybe there's a bard in the guild that can do it.
I think maybe is there a there's no establishments for.
Why would I know that?
I don't know. I don't know these things. I don't frequent those. It's just,
You were the last person out of both of us to read a dirty book. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just, why would I know?
I don't know. I don't know. I just want to see if there's, anyone who might fit that shoe.
Let's go see Dad. Let's go and see the leader, illustrious leader of our guild, and ask him if he knows any bards.
Are you talking about Volpan? Yeah, okay.
Yes. It's just sometimes V's come out as daddies. Sometimes I get... Oh, look.
Tristana.
What are you looking at me like that for?
Tristana. Do you have a crush on Volpan?
No, he's just kind of a little bit daddy, right? You don't get that vibe?
Well, no,
Salt and pepper.
My dad was a demon.
That's not the right kind. It's a different type of daddy.
Oh, like in the book?
Possibly.
Oh no.
Wait, what?
Oh, you have been cursed. You have been tainted by that.
I haven't.
Stop.
Keep it down. Keep it down, Selena.
You are calling. This is. You need to repent, and you need to talk to the unicorn and get him to take away all of your sins. You are calling our Mr. Volpan daddy.
Oh, sometimes I wish I didn't speak at all. Look, let's just keep this between us. This misunderstanding between us.
You are coming with me to pray to the unicorn after
I
this.
don't need to pray to the unicorn.
No, you do. You and I are gonna go pray right after we find someone with a large
penis
snake in his pants.
I just want to be the cat of the scene. It's just us both going, large penis.
just you keep your dirty thoughts out of your head.
I haven't had any thoughts.
You leave your gutter
There were no thoughts.
He is too pure for that. He is too nice.
I mean, no. I mean, have you seen... I should stop talking about this.
Unbelievable.
It's just normal. I'm normal. Selena?
No!
I'm normal.
I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, I'm just walking off.
Okay, fair enough. So, Kelvin and Ignia, you head back to the storeroom, sneaking around, and what are you looking for here? What are you doing? You're trying to see if there's any more magic?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have my detect magic up and I'm just checking out the storage room.
Okay. It does not appear that there is any magic here in the storeroom.
Well,
Anything here?
no, and that's a good thing, because I had this little weird thing in my head that had me worried, but it's not a problem.
Worried?
Yeah, I just can't remember why the Dan was over here. And, you know, the White Mantle Brigade, me thinking maybe they were... Something was up. I thought maybe they Dan, but there's nothing here where he was, so...
What about the place where you found the badge?
Yeah. I look back out the door and I point over to that area. That was, over that way.
Okay, let's check. But this time, be quiet.
Try. Just a little distracting when you're... Never mind. Let me go first.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
I go ahead of this time so I'm not distracted.
Sure. Both of you give me a stealth check.
Oh, I still. Yeah.
Okay. So the guards don't seem to be nearby as you leave the storeroom, going out to the nearby bush where Selena told you she found the badge.
And do you see anything here?
Here you see conjuration magic as well as abjuration magic.
Yep. So looks like a portal was here and maybe then closed, or whatever else that school was used for.
So we don't really have any leads.
It's been a little while, so it's hard to get more. But
Do you think we could talk to Vulpan about it?
oh, definitely. We'll tell them everything we know when we get back, and then we'll see if they can. The more minds we've got working on it, the better.
And let's ask the Dan why or where he was.
Yeah, why he was in this. It's not that important. He probably doing something. And, I don't.
Well, we
he
need
was,
every information we need. We need to
Of
know
course,
if
yeah.
Vulpan knows anything about this magic. We need to know whether Dan has seen anything
Yep.
or.
I mean, what did you and Rutford talk about?
Not much. I just tried to get some information about them as a guild. He just said that he was like the leader and he was clearly trying to hit on me. Something about that his Oh no, he didn't tell me to admit, but yeah, not much. It was. I tried to get to learn more about them, but that was right after they disappeared. We went to the. Was it a veranda where they had the drinks where the kettlebells were?
The veranda? Is that what you were asking?
Yeah, was it the veranda?
No, it was just a different like wing of the estate.
We were at the wing where to get drinks, and I wanted to ask more, but then the conversation started with the queen, and then they disappeared, so I didn't really get to learn what I wanted to learn.
What kind of vibe did you get off of him?
Definitely very, 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 I don't know, cocky. As if they were also important. And I asked them if they knew the Iron Foxes. They did say that they were good with jobs and everything. I don't remember as clearly anymore. But I definitely think he's full of himself and he knows he's all good and perfect. But I don't know, that's why it didn't seem like he would have been running away from a fight or easily captured. And even with the dead, even with Volpet, it was obvious that, he disappeared and we all saw it. But the fact that they're all gone is just
This might
suspicious.
sound strange, but how did he smell?
Give me a history check, please.
Yeah. Not that.
Can't remember.
Can't remember. I think pretty good actually, but
I know it sounds strange, but it's
I think the only thing that you do remember is that he smelled good, like he did.
yeah,
smell
exactly.
good.
Like he smelled good. He looked really good, apparently, for Ignia. That's what annoyed her the most, probably. That she's like, she wants to hate him. She's actually.
It was one of those. Yeah, it was one of those things where he's like real smarmy and just kind of like you want to hate him, but he's like very attractive to you for some reason.
Right. So he was good looking and he smelled good. Well, that's not what I was looking for, but oh well. He was worth a shot. Sometimes those little details can give you a clue, Like if he smelled of something in particular that was unusual or strange or whatever, it doesn't matter. He smelled good. That's what we got. Right, let's get back to the Town Toad then.
Yeah.
Well, let's check on Batterground first.
Oh yeah, what is he doing exactly?
It should be finished by now, I think.
Finished with what?
Let's see. Don't think he's used this yet today, right? Let's create simple items. Hour-long ritual. Okay. I'm gonna spend some of his money. Get wrecked, nerd. That's what you get for not being here. Okay. And let's see. So there's like this really rudimentary kind of statue of what looks to be a person. And Battergrunt is kind of like outside the statue, like standing, looking appraisingly at the statue, and he says,
Not bad. I wish I had more time. Oh, they're my friends. Hi, friends.
I'll... Did you rush it, Battergrunt?
Well, yeah, because you guys went off, and, I wanted to help.
Yeah, but you know what they say, right? You can't rush good work.
You don't like it? It doesn't look like the Queen.
I think it's incredible, but the look on your face makes it clear as day you're not happy with it.
I wanted more time.
Yeah.
Somebody was protecting me.
Protecting you?
Projecting.
Oh.
Right, of course, that's what it is. Yep. All right, well, maybe you can take your time, make a smaller one, and then when we get to the queen, you can give it to her.
Smaller? Kelvin,
It's
you
easier
think I
to
have
get
tiny
out.
hands? I can't make it smaller. It's the queen.
Of course. Right, well, we're going to head back now if you want to come with us.
I think it's best that you leave this here.
Okay.
Yeah, just leave this here for
Yeah.
the weekend.
Yeah. It'll be
Does it have
good.
an inscription? Did you put an inscription on it?
Oh, no, I just signed it.
No, that's fine then.
I'm sure that they directly see her spotting image and
By
are
then, a
happy that
guard.
so many people-
By then, the captain says, "What are you still doing here? What is that monstrosity?"
Hey.
Grunt, and he's not a monstrosity. He's a half orc.
Give me a deception check, please, Kelvin.
But he is a half orc.
Yeah, but that's not why you were doing it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was trying.
He says, hey, what do you mean? You were talking about my statue, weren't you? I made it for the queen.
You
Oh.
did what?
He was projecting.
That's supposed to be the queen.
right?
It doesn't
yeah, he
look
was
anything
projecting.
like her.
Hey, that's mean.
Yeah, that's mean. We
I
don't
was
want to be-
hurrying.
Yeah, we don't want to be around you mean people. Let's go, Bagrad.
Come.
You should be careful with your words. You don't want to project.
I think it looks very pretty, Battleground.
Give me a deception check, please.
At least I have a good.
He says, thank you, Ignia. See, someone has some taste.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd like to
let's
see
go.
you do better as well. I'm
I
like
asked you
winking
to
at the
leave
captain.
earlier. Please be gone from the castle, or we'll throw you out.
We're going. Okay,
Okay.
let's go.
And off you go.
Huh. They wouldn't know good projection if it hit them right in the knee.
Yeah, and the knee. That's right, Battleground.
You guys walk off.
So, did you guys find anything?
Not really. I mean,
There's some things here. How much do you know about portals and magic, Bagrad?
Portals and I mean, I know magic like Scoreus teaches me, but I don't know much. Maybe I know Selena can make the fire.
Yeah. Well, that's good. So, did you overhear anything while you were working? Did you see anything unusual?
Oh, yeah, I saw a lot. Yeah. So Ranma and your what's his name? The
Lord Kettlebearer.
right, the bear kettle. He was talking to Ranma when the captain had his back turned, and he said that the people from Mootsog were still here, and that he thinks he saw him.
what?
Did he say where?
No.
Did you where are Ranmar and Lord Kettlebearer now?
Well, they were back in the castle.
Right. Well, that's
Oh,
fine.
that
They can stay here then. But Good job, Battergrunt. That's very useful information. Oh, you. I pat him on the thigh. Good job.
Oh, thanks, Kelvin. Wham!
Right, we best go and tell the guildmaster.
So we flash back to Selena and Tristana. What the fuck are you guys doing? You're muted.
Yeah, I guess I'm walking back.
Selena, you do realize we're on a quest to find a large trouser snake.
I know. I can't. I'm trying to find if there's a map or something where we can go and find a place.
I'm not asking someone where the nearest whorehouse is.
Well, then I will.
And I'm gonna go up to the first person that I see.
Sure, give me a perception check.
Okay. Oh, it's a 6.
Excuse me, sir. I'm looking for whores.
It's a woman, probably like in her late 60s. She's got like she's like a little bit bent over, and it appears like she's trying to. It looks like she's trying to buy some produce or something. I'd say you guys
There's a badge on that says "I love Jesus."
you guys are walking through the square right now, the Getty Square.
Okay. Excuse me, miss. I am looking for.
I'll take 1 cabbage. And how much is that?
Excuse me, miss.
How much? What? How much?
Excuse me, miss.
Oh, hello there.
Hello. I need to know where the closest pleasure establishment is.
No.
She looks at you for a second, just kind of blinks.
What?
Do you know where I can find the closest house of flesh pleasures?
I'm gonna run up to Selena. We're looking for a seamstress.
Selena, give me a persuasion check, please.
10. Just 10.
She says, pleasure? Are you looking for a brothel?
Oh, that's the word. Yes, brothel.
What kind of girl are you?
Just one who's trying to save the world, ma'am.
She looks just kind of dumbfounded. She's just kind of staring at you, mouth agape.
I feel like this was a bad idea, Selena.
I feel like she knows where we're going. Do you know where the nearest brothel is, ma'am?
You're asking a really old woman.
She's
where
probably
you can buy
been
sex.
to her share. Listen, old women can have pleasures of the flesh too. That is ageist.
I'm sure they can, but it's rude.
She says,
Well, of course I do. There's the greased pig.
The greased pig. And where is that?
It's right in Ridley Square, right up there. Oh, I go there on Saturday nights. It's very nice to have a nice young gentleman there.
You see, she knows exactly what we're looking for.
Yes, but now I have different images in my head.
He lets me put the oil on his big biceps. It's
You should
very
buy some
nice.
cabbages. You should buy some cabbages now.
Does he happen to have a long trouser snake
For the
about
love of
yay
God, buy
long?
cabbages.
and that's where we're going to end the session today. Oh, man.
Oh, this is a good time.
I still can't believe it's actually a sex ritual that we need to do. The chat came up with this as well.
Oh no, this was my doing.
Oh wow.
Oh no.
Oh my.
Well, it was my doing because we went on this book creating spree, and I was like, we need like an erotic bookstore, and this is when I started to make up to Dan's ex-wife. And then it was just like, oh, this has all got to tie together. It's like, it's got to be a sex ritual. That's the only way to make this all work. But yeah. Okay, so yeah, short session today. We're gonna end things here. Let's go around the room. Let's do some shout outs to finish things off, please. Let's start off with Vandy.
Hello. My name's Vandy. I play Selena. And I just can't get over the whole thing. But yeah, no. So I stream on Saturdays, and I also have another campaign. It's a Warhammer 40k campaign on Fridays on Metamancer's channel. So if you like these shenanigans, you can find me at twitch.tv/omgvandy. Or on Friday nights at Metamancer's channel. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay, thank you very much. Zagoticus.
Hello everyone, I'm Zagoticus. I play Kelvin Homebrew for you today. I hope you enjoyed the show. If you did, make sure you follow here on Tablestory. I am here Saturdays, Sundays, and Mondays. We'll be doing the first session of the reboot of Warped on Saturday, hopefully, pending any tornadoes or whatever.
Please don't. Please don't.
If you want to hang out with me, twitch.tv/Zagoticus. I stream throughout the week, and I like to hang out and chill and talk about stuff. So I hope you come spend some time with me.
Thank you very much, Peachy.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. I stream every single day on twitch.tv/PeachyPixel8 apart from Tuesdays. Come over and help me because I couldn't just buy a handful of balloons. I had to buy a lot of balloons, and I have no idea what to do with the balloons. So come to my channel and help me figure out what I'm going to do with all these balloons. There are a lot of balloons.
Wow.
Is this the Maquanas? Are you getting back at me for that?
No, I'm just going on to the den, how he fits everything in it so we can test it.
Also, I really love this dynamic of Tristana and Selena, and they irrationally hate Ignia. And even when Ignia's being like, how you doing? What about that thing? Fuck you, bitch!
It's because they're jealous.
Listen, no, I'm just like, okay, Selena is just really thrown up. Like, she doesn't like being asked personal questions. She doesn't hate Ignia. She just hates her attitude.
By proxy, Tristana hates Ignia because her best friend doesn't like her quite so much.
We're best friends.
We just become best friends?
I think so.
So much room for activities.
I see we got 2 people for the ritual.
Oh my.
Wow.
First of all, it ain't gay.
I don't think that's a thing.
She didn't say that. I mean, it could be women, man.
It's not gay, it's just a blood ritual, okay?
Speaking of blood rituals, Maquanis.
About 7 thoughts just went across Mac's mind, and she didn't like any of them.
You know what? Every single one of them was bad.
I guess instead you should just go and watch my stream tomorrow because it's gonna we're continuing Detroit Become Human, and it's really cool. I like it a lot, so you should come watch it.
I've seen people either hate it or love it.
Really? I've been waiting for this game since it released like 2 years ago, and I'm like, I love these type of games. It's really fun.
The criticisms, I think, for the people that don't like it are saying it's just like a dialogue branch with pretty cinematics. Is kind of what they're saying. You know what I mean? It's
Which
But
is
then again, I like
choice of the
visual
story.
novels and stuff as well. So
We don't. I feel like there's not enough like good visual novel books anymore. Or
We can all agree it's better
games.
than
they are on
Telltale games,
PlayStation
right?
Quite a lot.
I mean,
Wow, Peachy. Wow.
It is. It's like the evolution of Telltale games. But
Wow.
still,
I
with the
mean,
video game.
we're in the original like Heavy Rain and stuff. Was that not before Telltale games?
Yes.
It's made by the same company, isn't it?
No, I don't think so.
It feels as pretentious.
No, Quantic Dream is a French company and Telltale's an American company.
Okay, well,
I
they
actually-
share the pretentiousness.
I really enjoyed Heavy Rain, so I probably would like it, but I don't think I'm going to play it.
It's just really expensive. That's the problem with these games.
I agree. I feel like I'll buy it like a few years from now, maybe.
I got it because of my boyfriend. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to buy it. Because I was like, okay, so it's like 60 or 70 euros. That's $82. That's fucking great. It's a game for $82. Why? Insane.
Brutal.
Speaking of expensive games, our game's on sale right now. So normally it's 30. It's even cheaper now. Definitely buy it on Shonen. Just
Way more gameplay, too.
more gameplay to enjoy, definitely.
Yes. Thank you very much, Mac. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I am Wacksteven. I have been your DM of Doom. I have dragged these players kicking and screaming through the adventure today. Thank you so much for watching. As always, chat, you're wonderful. We love you. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you. If you haven't done so, please follow all these wonderful people, and we'd love a follow here on the Tablestory channel as well. Follow this channel if you haven't done so. We've got a lot of stuff in store for you here. Lots and lots of content. If you missed it, we have the Identity Crisis trailer that just went live on Friday. After Neon Scream is done, we're going to be doing Identity Crisis. We've got a cast announcement for that coming up this week. And we've got another huge announcement coming out this week. Another really big announcement coming your way.
So big that Kaylin would love it.
Yeah, it's about that big. Absolutely.
New announcement coming in the sex ritual.
Yeah, it's we got a really big announcement coming this week. Something we've been working on for a while. Something I have devoted a shit ton of time to, and that will be happening very soon this week. Big announcement coming your way. We got just a lot of stuff that we're working on, and I think you guys are gonna be really happy. So hopefully we'll see you then. Tomorrow we've got the Nameless Ones on this channel at 4 p.m. Eastern, which is 9 p.m. British time, 1 p.m. Pacific time, and hopefully we'll see you there. That's What's Old is New RPG in the OLD setting. So it's going to be good times. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you, Mac. Thank you, Peachy. Thank you, Zagonicus. Thank you, Vandy, for being awesome role players. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And hopefully we'll see you guys then. Peace out. You have a wonderful rest of your weekend, everybody. Good night.
Bye.
See you.